welcome to Northern Ireland and the start of the men's Under-19 European Championships. A fortnight of action for 8 teams across 2 groups. And we start with the reigning champions Italy against a strong Norwegian side who will be also looking to make it out of Group A. Seaview Stadium is where we are. The sun has kind of gone behind a cloud for a while, but the weather is good. We'll be all set for a wonderful match as we get this tournament underway. And first off, of course, the anthems.
Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Norway. Please begin standing the national anthem of Italy.
It's a long but magnificent anthem, isn't it, for the Italians? The Norwegians also in good voice, and it will be a good match in prospect, you think, between 2 pretty strong teams in Group A. The other match in this Group A taking place a little later on between the host Northern Ireland and Ukraine. Busy week of group football before we get towards the sharp end, of course, and Italy very much will be expecting to be at those latter stages of the tournament. They've got a very strong squad to pick from. The Milan pair of David Bartasaghi and Kevin Zeroli have Serie A experience, and they have set up to attack with 2 strikers, with Zeroli just tucked in behind. It could be a very painful afternoon for Norway unless they are on their game. What a moment for these young athletes looking to make it into the under-21 team of their nations, and then perhaps into the senior squad. We certainly see the pathway, can't we? Our referees, big moment for them as well. Let's not forget that. Anas Kikutis, Marcia are the assistants. And we saw a long shot of the referee waiting to lead the teams out. A big moment for him as well. Marian Babu of Romania. So to Norway, who have the advantage of a season that's already underway, so should be fit and ready to go. Borg van Kittelen has been in great form. 3 goals in qualification, 2 already this summer for the elite team Odd. They have set up pretty defensively, with Helland just anchoring the midfield, giving defensive cover. Sivu Stadium, cosy stadium, 3,383. The capacity will be host to 6 group matches. School holidays here in Northern Ireland already, the summer holidays, so good smattering of parents and kids watching this one. Underway then, the Under-19 Men's European Championships 2024 here in Northern Ireland. The weather, certainly in the north of the United Kingdom, is benign today. It's not been a great summer, a lot of rain, but might just buck the trend in the next couple of weeks. Italy in blue, Norway in white. Here's Batasagi. Ball bounces over the head of Ebone. Strong challenge. I think that was Haram who came up for it. Him and Holton, the captain, in defence. Kamegli Kela running into trouble. Good positive start by Bernardo Corradi's team. Played for Italy, of course, in Euro 2004. He said his team's very focused, maybe too much. He said perhaps they should smile a little bit more. If you play with a smile on your face, you will do better. I like his positive attitude. Batasagi looking to go long. Roston read it well. And there is Helland just tidying up in front of the back 4. First touch for Bursheim. Good header from Magny, but the flag had gone up for offside. Vittorio Magni, one of those drafted in quite late, actually, to the Italian side. Norway coach, Luis Pimenta, he's Portuguese. Just a little bit congested. It's the Roston, the fullback, who'll collect the ball. Happy to go back to the captain, Holton. Borsheim. Here's Andreasen. Looking to go down the line to Hernes. Tidied up by Marin. Renato Marin. Alexander Andreasen from Stubbock in the second tier in Norway. Some are playing and have played in the elite leagues in Norway. That's good. From Pedersen, was alert. Kamegli Kela tidies up nicely for the Italians. Marin wearing 12, but the first choice keeper ahead of Federico Magro. Ruston. Not a bad ball down the line. And it had to be dealt with by Batasagi. Davide Batasagi, the Milan defender. 6 appearances last season, all as a substitute. 73 minutes he got in total, but goodness me, what a precious 73 minutes that was as well. Got a cup outing as well. Rushton gets the ball back and cannons off of Bartasaghi. It's been a bit tight in that corner. Italy looking to move it quickly. Ebone having to come all the way back to his 18-yard box to try and get possession. Hernandez is penalised. Came in a little strong on the side. Don't think it was Helland. There's his teammate. It's a compact ground. You can probably hear the A2 Shore Road on one side, and from time to time you might be able to hear the Belfast-Toulon railway track on the other side. Looking at a new stadium, but funding's an issue at the moment, as I understand. Referee will just pause this because it is a head injury to Ebone. Tommaso Ebone, again another slightly late addition to the Italian side. It wasn't on the initial squad list. Bologna man, 28 appearances for the under-19s for Bologna and 11 goals. Bright opening from both these two. We're expecting a high-tempo match. Certainly that's what Bernardo Corradi was saying. Tall, strong, athletic Norwegian side looking to open the scoring here. The cross took a deflection, did it? No, it went out off the boot of Braut. Nice little touch, and whether that was a deliberate step over, it worked very well. Braut was able to do what he could. DiMaggio. Mane. Just struggling to bring the ball under control. Lipani, the captain, in the centre of a midfield three. Hamilton with the ball down the line. It's just going to go out under the nose of our assistant. Edison trying his best to keep it in. Hamilton, the captain. The Mondalen man. And in under a little bit of pressure there, got the ball away, but Norway have had a good opening 5 minutes or so here. Steady from Haram. Certainly trying to put it down the channels on the far side. Chimiklikela losing out, but Italy have it. DiMaggio. Full first touch from Magni. Nice little layoff from Bankitilson. Important interception from Mane. Might have been in trouble otherwise. And it will be a throw to Italy. Energetic opening from both these teams. It's been Norway who've perhaps posed the most danger up front. Chirodia. DiMaggio. Back to Marin. As always, looking for options to play it out, but he'll go long. DiMaggio does well to recover. Slightly loose, that though, from Bartasaghi. And he'll just look to block off Braut. It's a nice pass. Pedersen. Hernandez. Rushton. Norwegian coach Luis Pimenta likes this. Good possession. could say perhaps playing the Italians at their own game. Bursham with the ball through. Good pressing from Norway. No chances on goal for either team as of yet. A lot of space for Roston, if they can find him. Oh, just a little bit behind him. Norway quite happy to play it back if it keeps possession, looking for opportunities. Good press from Italy. Oh, that's poor from Hernes, who gives the ball away. Boni. DiMaggio! That's straight into the arms of the keeper. Borsham will be grateful for that. Picked the pocket of the Norwegian defence. Had a little bit of time to shift it on to his right. And that's the most promising attack from either side in this first 10 minutes. Rushton couldn't quite keep it in. Down with the apology. The Ålesund player, Norwegian second tier, played in all the qualification matches. Kirodia. Touch for Pafundi, who's been a bit of a spectator, with Italy having to defend. 10 minutes gone here at the Seaview Stadium. It's 0-0 in this opener in the men's under-19 European Championship. Magny with the ball in. He's going to have to get back and defend. And does really well. Under pressure from Andresen, the two fullbacks certainly going at it. Eventually, the foul did come. Pafundi. Kirodia. It's a lovely ball. Bit of space just to turn for Boni. Batasagi. DiMaggio. This is tidy possession football, this time from Italy. Magny. Tricky customer, isn't he? Wanted a little bit more space, some movement on this near side, didn't get it. Mane with the ball in, away by Haram. Calmly done by Mane. Kirodia, flag stayed down. A little hesitant from Boni. Batasagi. DiMaggio rather. That's a lovely ball in, and well, it was teasing, wasn't it? Dipping. Andreasen just tracking the run of Magny. Had gone over the heads of the central defenders. First corner. Oh, throw, and I thought it had gone behind, but no, it is a throw. This is better from Italy, bit of pressure from the champions. Here's Mane. Early ball in, dealt with by Haram. Batasagi. Again, lovely ball in, not quite as deep as he might have liked. Haram, Helland and Holton have been busy, but they have the ball now, Norway, looking to turn defence into attack. Mane. Referee right on the spot. No foul. Boni will have to just pick himself up and get forward again. He's a tall lad. I guess you would say, in a way, in his build, an old-fashioned centre forward, but he's got a good touch to him. There are numbers forward for Norway here. And Kittelsen. And that is our first corner of the match. Granis have gone across. This time it's Italy's fullback Magni who comes to the rescue. Pretty sure that Norway's coach Luis Pimenta will be happy the way it has gone so far. And Kittelsen making a nuisance of himself by the keeper, looking to get his head on the ball. Italy do well to clear. Itália Keller was bearing down there, couldn't quite get his foot on it. Andreasen, that's a lovely ball in, and it's a really important touch. I think it was Haram. No, in fact, it was Holton. Italy under pressure. Good work from Braut. Here's a threat, isn't he? Rosten. No, they were the header out. Only as far as Andreasen, but he's overhauled by Magni. Muscled really, but the pass was poor. It's a good idea. Didn't quite execute as he should have done. Quarter of an hour gone, no goals here, but it's not boring, is it, at the moment? Touch of trouble. Pafundi was marauding there. Adam did ever so well just to keep himself strong, draw the foul. Experienced, enjoyed the qualification campaign, played in all stages of that. Nicely done by Chiorodia. Took his time, was calm, and Italy looking to come out on the counter. Zeroli, need to go backwards. This is good from Chiorodia. To and fro this match has gone. Norway certainly not been second best to the current under-19 champions, but of course in youth football, last year is last year. A new brood of players coming through. Italy and Norway both winning the two groups, the qualifying round and the elite group. Fundi scoring 5 for Italy on the way through, the man wearing number 10 today. Right, here he is again, the Senegal dual national. Experienced last season in the UEFA Youth League, the Borussia Dortmund player from this new season, having come from Sampdoria. Good touch from DiMaggio, putting Norway under pressure, and this is a good position. It's Itália Keller who has gone down, I think, under pressure. Just a block, wasn't it, from Hernes? It was a little bit unlucky in many ways. There was no attempt to get out of the way. I think that's what swayed the referee. And the first set piece danger. We talked about Profunde's 5 goals in the qualification campaign. Can they do something here? The magic spray will keep Norway back where they need to be. Someone is behind the wall because it's a low drive.
You go out. Out. Come out.
Running repairs for Bartosagi. But this is the task at hand. It's a very good free kick, but Bursheim was very alert, had the wall very nicely placed, and he dealt with the rest. Here's Andresen. Rustin. Just to turn the Italian defence. Nicely done by Chiarodia. Over the head of Abone. Dealt with by Holton. All the way back to Borsheim. Once again, Rustin with his arms outstretched, wanting the ball. Go long though. Norway. And we'll get the throw. Anderson didn't know much about that one. Warm afternoon. 20 degrees. The forecast is for it to get warmer as the week goes on. We shall see. Nicely intercepted by Helland. The ball inside. And that looked like a clumsy challenge. Referee just took a while, and Braut was then brought to book. Norway, of course, no pushovers. Made it to the semi-finals last year. Although they've huffed and puffed, it's Italy who have the 2 attempts on target so far in this match. Can they make it a third? Nice skill from Ziroli. Farfunde just couldn't hang on to possession, and that's been the problem for both these teams in the final third. Long ball, Braut looking to make trouble. That was a very important interception from Chiarodia. Bartosagi brings it out. Boni's come deep. Nice counter-attacking football from Italy. Now the captain, Lipani. Just about cut out by Rustin. He got the last touch there. A little glance to his assistant. It'll be a Italy throw halfway through this first half. Still no goals.
Go for middle block. Go.
Remember, we also have Northern Ireland against Ukraine later on today. And tomorrow we switch to Group B. It's Denmark against Spain, France against Turkey. And then a rest day, and Group A takes centre stage on Thursday. Women's under-19 tournament also underway in Lithuania. England with a 10-0 win over the hosts. Better day for the under-19 women than the senior men yesterday. It's a Towering header from Horton. Captain getting a round of applause from the coach. Pimento's had an interesting journey to being coach of the Norwegian under-19s. Born in Lisbon, Portuguese father, German mother. Moved to Luxembourg at the age of 5. Then at 15 decided, well, not I want to be a footballer, but I want to be a football manager. And so it came to pass. Went back to Portugal, got his badges, and then got work in Norway. And the rest, as they say, is history. Tight opening game in the Under-19 Championships in 2024. Bit of space though for Rosten. Nice ball for Hernes, who's just lacking a bit of space, but does really well. Final pass, though, eluding Norway. Ebone dropping really deep, but does really well. He's looking for the ball down the wing. DiMaggio decides against that option. May have been a good one, to be honest with you. Elland. And Venkinson. Rosten again. Technically, look, a really good team. Norway certainly up against a really experienced Italian team. They've held their own. 20 minutes to go to half-time. Rosten just trying to steal a few metres. Nice little back heel from Braut. Wasn't the best touch from Haram. Now here comes Chamaglikela. No way through for him. It's a lovely bit of skill from Pedersen. In the end, bundled over, Bartasagi. Barney, the captain, coming up to have a word. Wonderfully well to get past one and then the other one, but in the end, DiMaggio, and in particular Bartasagi, decided to put an end to his adventure. Bit of work to do for Renato Maran. 35 appearances for Roma's under-19 side last season. Very assured in goal and was just organising a small wall. Andreasen has come over from the left to swing this one in left-footed, you'd have thought. Here's him who brings it in. It's away. Mane got his head to it. Picked up by Pafundi. He's got some wheels on him, hasn't he? Couldn't ride the challenge enough to hang on to possession. And that's the frustration in this match, I think, at the moment, that nice touches and good play in midfield, not being translated yet, really, into clear-cut chances. 2 attempts on target from Italy. The sum total of all this endeavour from these two teams. Braut. A little bit tight on the edge of the box, but it's opened up off his own player. Just for a moment there, Italy looked a little bit vulnerable. The referee couldn't get out of the way. It'll be a drop ball. And Bardball. It's quick, not that quick. Not had too much to do so far as we head towards the half-hour mark. Safety first from Chiarodia. In the corner. It's a Dangerous ball, but he was well placed. Granas is the man over the ball. They're a tall team, always posing danger here. Away by Abone, who's put a defensive shift in. Mane with the header. There was a high foot there, but the referee's not decided to do anything about it. May not have seen it. Shepherded out by Andresen. Once again, Ralston with arms outstretched wants the ball. It's a lovely little bit of skill as well, brings it down and plays it very smoothly indeed. And now the early ball was a good idea, but it was lurking at the far post. Wasn't to be. I like the look of the fullback, the man from Nordalen. A couple of goals for the last season in his 13 games. Great header from Hulten. Ball comes back with interest. Helen gets a touch. Aram. It's tidily done. Helen finding Andresen. Good first touch from Magni, but couldn't quite get a second touch before the ball rolled out. Well, it's a good attendance here for an afternoon match, and you suspect there'll be a few more bodies when Northern Ireland make their bow. Got some decent players in their team, including Neil Lennon's son. Bit of space here. It's worth a go from distance from Hernez, but once again, turning pressure into danger has been trouble for these two teams. That's a decent ball. Andresen looking to bring it back across goal, couldn't do it. Order does well, not so well from Abone, who gives possession away a bit cheaply. Had to get that one right, didn't he, Mane? Certainly has been very good so far in defence. Past the half-hour mark, no goals here at the Seaview Stadium. And ball, as he brought it under control. Free kick in a decent position for Norway. Semi-finalist last year, looking to go better in this 2024 edition. Once again, it's Granas who is over the ball. Looking to go. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Back across, couldn't quite keep it in. That's Helland. Makes a very good run. Just found himself a little bit of space. Height-wise, it's not really a contest against Bardisaki, but couldn't direct it. If he managed to get it around and across the face of goal, well, you never know. Might have been a different story. Not a boring match. If you just joined it is 0-0, but certainly played at a bright tempo. Both teams pushing hard. Okay, a bit of space for Ralston, and he might just be called into action here against DiMaggio. Lets him go, lets him run. Didn't want to risk the foul again. That's a lovely bit of trickery from Abone. Parfundi pushed away from goal. Good defending from Norway. Bartasagi thought about having a go, trying to find a yard of space. Lovely little flick from Ziroli, and that's a decent cross as well. Good calling, good communication in the Norwegian defence, and Anderson has a bit of time to size up his options down the line. That's a great first touch from Brout. Oh my word, there was space there, wasn't there? If they could have made the pass count, and well, that's been the story in this match so far. Heading quickly towards the last 10 minutes of this first half. Entertaining but goalless at the moment. Both teams just lacking that bite in front of goal. Referee says it was a good challenge from Helland. Here the protestations of the Italian coach Corradi. A shirt tug from Pedersen. He got away with it, and Norway have the opener. It is Brout who scores. Oh, there was a hint of a foul on the edge of the box. Referee let play go on. And Norway have shocked the Italians in this first half. Malin beaten. The first attempt on target is a goal. Won the ball in midfield cleanly, said the referee, who's on the spot. Here's where there may well have been a little tug, but he was strong, wasn't he? And what a turn, and what a finish. Keeper not in, perhaps still setting himself. Well, that first touch really set it up. Marin got a touch, didn't he? But it is Brout who opens the scoring here in Northern Ireland in our first under-19s European Championship match. Oh, will Italy be able to up their game a bit in response? Brout it is, the man from the Suddenese club. Didn't play in the qualification matches of the friendlies this year. Chance here though for Italy. Pafundi, the danger man who scored those 5 in qualification, and it's that man back defending. First corner for Italy. Good option to go short. There's plenty of options. As a result, it'll be another corner kick. It was good work in the end from Pedersen, but could have gone to the edge of the box as well. There were plenty of blue shirts in a bit of space. Shemekligela, I think, just wanted the ball. He's on the edge of the box there. Decent ball in, dealt with by Rosten. It's important for Norway not to go into their shells, because obviously Italy have been brought into action after going behind. You just don't know, but you suspect there's every possibility who wins this match could be topping the group, getting a good semi-final draw. Long way to go, of course. If you're a Northern Ireland or a Ukrainian fan, you may disagree with that assessment. It's not surprising how well they've played. Semi-finals last year and got through the group stage last year at their 6th attempt last year. And they were the only team to win all 6 qualifying games. There was a draw for Italy against Switzerland in the qualifying round. Sorry, against Sweden. They lost against Switzerland, but they did spank Liechtenstein 7-0. Of course, the Italian senior men not having the greatest tournament in Germany. And there's been a booking. There we go, there's confirmation of our first booking of the tournament for that challenge, and it is the goal scorer, Daniel Braut. He's a tall, no-nonsense, physical kind of player. Want to take it quickly and do. Italy looking perhaps to go in at least level. DiMaggio will have a go. Found his target, but also found Borsheim well positioned. Clasped that really well. It was a difficult one, wasn't it? Dipping towards the turf. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Norway ahead, thanks to Daniel Braut. Really well taken goal. Joe will just let that one dribble over the line. Savnes man scored 3 in 11 games so far this season. Important header from DiMaggio, but he's still struggling to clear their lines. So, good ball over the top from Braut. But the challenge a little over enthusiastic from Ziroli. Kevin Ziroli, the Milan man. 3 appearances in Serie A for him last season. And that cup appearance as well. When we talk about how good some of these players are, remember Yamal of Spain, a European Championship winner with the senior team yesterday. Man who was playing under 17s football last year at the age of 15, having already made an appearance for Barcelona. What can Andreasen do here with his left foot? And that's too high. Not quite getting it right this time. Decent crowd enjoying this. Quite a few in the stands just below where our camera is. Seeing some great football, entertaining stuff. Just the one attempt on target for Norway, and they made it count. Ball in from Bartasagi, a tricky bouncing one for Borsheim to deal with. He has looked assured in the Norway goal though, hasn't he? Strong header from Chemically-Kela. And a bit of space on this near side for DiMaggio, who has been a midfield dynamo for Italy in this first half. Bartasagi. Will they be able to salvage an equaliser before they go in for the break? Over everyone's head. dealt with by Anderson. I think just gave a call to Haram. Keller does well. Bit of space here for the Italians. Profondi pushed back. Wonderful defending from Andreasson. Oh, but they've scored all the same. DiMaggio. Wonderful strike. And I think they might think themselves a little lucky because Norway have had a good spell at the other end. Luca DiMaggio opens Italy's account. Just before half-time. And that's a hugely important moment for Italy. Wonderful bit of skill there from Profondi. We've talked about his goal-scoring prowess, but that's a lovely assist as well. Just as the clock about to ticks over the 45-minute mark, and that'll deflate Norway a little bit. They've been good up front, and they have a chance here still. Well, brought over the top. His first touch was sublime. Look at this for a ball from Andresen. Got inside Mane. Wasn't really any massive appeal for a penalty, I think, if truth be told. Could have gone into the lead again, almost immediately. There's not going to be much time to be added on. Let's see if it goes past this kick. Little look at the watch. It's clumsy from Helland. Just the 1 minute, and we're almost done on that as well. Almost got a second, but it will be level at half-time. Look at DiMaggio's wonderful strike, a lovely build-up for Italy, pulling the score back to all square after Daniel Braut's strike at the other end on 35 minutes. It's been entertaining first half, and it is. Italy 1, Norway 1. We'll try again. Clock resets, and it is Norway who will look to draw first blood. Doing enough there. Norway in the white have harried and hassled the Italian defence to good effect. They get a corner there. Mane just running himself into a cul-de-sac. I wonder whether a goal would come in the first half, but it did eventually. Norway with a chance to do something from an early corner. Couldn't get past the first defender. It was a little tired from Granas. 4 attempts for Italy, 4 on target, 8 attempts in the first half for Norway. Just the 1 on target, and that one certainly was a sweet strike from Braut. No changes at half-time. 5 substitutes allowed, of course. Wilton and Haram, I think, have combined very well at the back for Norway. That's not so good. Cheated by Chamakiklela. Italy come forward. Here's the goal scorer, DiMaggio. Bartasaghi. Gets the ball in, it's a good one as well, and what an important header. I think that was Helen who managed that, and another good interception. Danger's not clear though, and the referee will just halt things there. The captain put his head in, and it's going to hurt. Holton can't blame the striker for giving it a go. Zeroli it was, who was lining up the spectacular overhead kick. To be fair, pulled out of it, but still caught him. Again, Chamri doing enough, but Norway finding ways to win the ball back. Important header. Alam, beg your pardon, Captain Holton coming across. Has been playing on the right-hand side of the central defensive pairing. Pafundi. Looking to get his account underway, I'm sure, as soon as possible. That's a decent strike, it's a wonderful strike. And the crossbar saves Norway this time. And here's Pafundi. And it'll be a corner kick. Goodness me, what a strike that was. And what a match DiMaggio is having. Just found himself a yard. He is quick and he is lethal, and that just didn't dip enough. Borsheim stranded the keeper. And he's across to take the corner kick as well, alongside Pafundi, and there's space here for Bartoszegi. Takes a deflection, and Norway holding on here. It was Haram who managed to get something on it. I wonder whether Bartoszegi, on reflection, would have wanted to have hit that first time. Kane takes it short, and again space on the edge of the box. Pafundi this time! Again the woodwork saves him the first time, and then the flag will deny Chiarodia. Oh, that ball will not go in the back of the net, certainly not legally. Woodwork again coming to the aid of Norway. Another wonderful strike. DiMaggio with the pass this time. Trying to get a bit more curl on it, didn't quite manage to do it, but what a wonderful effort that was. Pafundi with the effort, here he is again, just for a moment, thought he might have a chance. Andresen, certainly no let-up in the pace to this match, is there? Nicely intercepted by Magni. Gala. Moving the ball nicely. Bartoszegi. Somehow, over the heads of everybody. Got a touch off a Norwegian head on the way through. It'll be a corner. Oh, what a header that is. Italy ahead. Zeroli finishing touch. Well, Norway have been so strong in defence, but they have wobbled in the last few minutes, and finally the coach can celebrate a goal. Kevin Zeroli, the man from Milan. That was an excellent bit of work. Not enough pressure in between Braut and I think it was Haram. All the time in the world to direct that in the right place. And Italy have come from behind to lead here in Northern Ireland. How will they respond? And they've been excellent, and then I've had a 5 minutes where the woodwork's been hit twice, and finally their defences were breached. Two goals either side of half-time. Well, Daniel Blaut's strike count for out in the end. There's still time. A bit tentative from Holton. Thought about giving that to the keeper, decided against it. Don't want to give the ball away that close to your goal. And Norway have been guilty of that a few times. Nice touch from Lepani. DiMaggio. And Bartasaghi. Italy just slowing it down. It was a little helter-skelter, which seemed to be to their advantage, but now just looking to put their authority on the match as Magni comes through. Ran out of ideas in the end. Chamakikela with the ball in. Made by Helland. They're just being spoken to by the referee. And Kittelsen just gingerly feeling the side of his head. Good header from Helland. He's a very combative character and sits in between midfield and defence. This time Malin can clasp the ball. He's out ahead of his teammates, getting a little bit of coaching, a bit of catching practice. Mane. Mane will find Kirodia. Flag will go up, coming in from offside position, Ziroli. Scored a couple of goals in qualification, played in all 6 goals against Georgia and Scotland. Bit of work to be done by Mane, he does it really well. It's excellent from the centre half. He's going to keep going. Now he might start trotting back. Excellent work from Granas, but runs into trouble. This time Chamakikela just helping out Mane, who was out of position, of course. 10 minutes of the second half gone. And we have a goal to put Italy ahead. Kevin Ziroli on 51 minutes. Italy push back. Here's Marin. Norway get themselves up to the halfway line. They know the ball's going to come back with a bit of interest. And with the header. And it is Ziroli who will gain the foul. Captain will be spoken to. And we are going to have a change soon, I think, by the sound of it. As we look again. Yeah, a little strong, wasn't it, from Hernes. Now a change is being made, and it is Pedersen who will come off, and Falas, the number 9, will come on. And Bankit Tilson, who hasn't seen much, will come off. Edwin Ospol comes on for him.
Number 11, Edwin Ospol, replacing number 17, Bortbank Kittleson.
So, attacking options being offered by the coach. Chance at the near post. Goodness me, Magny thought he had a third goal there. It's a nice ball. Even better little touch from Profundi. And what an important interception that was from Haram, who just came across and read it perfectly. Keeper will punch. Good from Borshheim, gets a good distance. Thoughts about coming again, doesn't. Helped out by Haram. And there is offside on the edge of the box. As you mentioned on for Pedersen, and Kittlesing it is. He's the other man who's come off. And it was Ospo, a late addition to the squad, who will come on. Here is Falash. Five substitutions allowed, of course. Norway, I think, had to do something because they were being overrun. And they need to get back into this match as we head towards the hour mark. Martin taking his time. Lipani plays it wide. Good press from Norway here. If they do well, though, it was almost a brilliant little flick from Zeroli. But here's a chance for Ebony. And it's a fabulous saving tackle from Holton. Didn't he do well? Had to be accurate. Wonderful ball over from Lipani. And it was a bit of a wrestle, and Boni thought he had a chance after the initial mistake from Holton, but he recovered really well. Another corner, though. Corner 7. And they take it short to DiMaggio. He's got great pace. It's a wonderful ball in. Norway hanging on here. Profundi. Ospo, the fresh legs. Happy to do the pressing. Hour gone. Italy have come from behind. If you just joined us, Daniel Brot, the wonderful goal for Norway. 10 minutes before half-time, and then just on the stroke of half-time, Luca DiMaggio with an equally good strike. Wonderful assist from Profundi. And Kevin Zeroli in the second half with a strong header. And that's how it is at the moment. The 2023 champions are ahead against a team that made it to the semi-finals last year. He has been hugely impressive. Either as a goal scorer or a goal provider. Northern Ireland and Ukraine coming up. The other match in Group A in Larne, and we'll have coverage of that as well. Now then, Norway looking to make inroads, but yeah, the Ordia measured that one pretty nicely. Ralston looking for options. Rennes looking for the throw and will get it. Batasagi strong in defence. This might go long, you know. Not a bad option when you've got Brought wearing 20, very tall target man. Header actually from Faraz in the end, couldn't control it. Back to square one for Norway. All very tight, but Norway somehow getting themselves out of that corner. Faraz. If they can get a goal somehow, Norway will be absolutely delighted. Bone is coming off.
Number 20, Lorenzo Angeli.
Lorenzo Angeli it is. He will come on. The Juventus man had been playing in Serie C. 29 appearances, 3 goals in that league, and in the under-19 he has been scoring for fun. 9 matches and 6 goals, so a real good option off the bench for Italy. First substitution made. Will they use all 5? Perhaps not if it stays tight. Anderson with the ball. Intensity of the match perhaps just dipped in the last 5 minutes. I'm not sure that will bother Italy too much. Magni with the ball. Mane and Chiaroda at the back for the Italians. Batasagi. Ziroli scoring the second goal. Tidied up by Holton for Norway. Long ball looking for Faraz. Only second best. And ball. First action from Angeli is to get himself a talking to. Just kicking the ball away. His first touch was a handball, which is not how the script was supposed to go. Andreasen over the ball. Almost in a wrestling match. Wolfsbo might fancy this one with the right foot. It's a decent ball. Oh, and it was past Batasagi. Might just done enough to put Holton off there. You can see what they were planning to do. Couldn't quite make contact. I thought there was another substitution to be made, but the board just went onto the knees. Nothing happening as of yet. Lovely ball to Magni. The bench certainly liked it. That's a little bit too straight down the middle. Dorshheim easily able to get that one under no pressure at all, and that's good distribution to Granas. The press is good though from Italy and from Chamaikela in particular. Just need to put their foot on the ball. Somebody, either team. get some possession. It's a bit helter-skelter again at the moment. Ashton did well, and it's only to Chiariodia. Well, a lot of matches to go, but this has been an entertaining one. Let's hope Northern Ireland and Ukraine is equally entertaining. That's 7 o'clock local time, British summer time. We're behind Europe, of course. So you can set your watches wherever you are. It's great to have your company. We've enjoyed these tournaments, the under-17s, of course, in May and creeping into June. A lot of superstars of the future. I wonder if this is going to be one of them. DiMaggio, I've been hugely impressed with so far. Bit of space for Urspo. Just grabbed onto by Magni, who does enough, and another little shove. That's excellent defending. The Norwegians saying there was a foul. And there certainly was a little bit of shirt tugging. He's a wily old character, Magni. Vittorio Magni, another late addition to this squad, wasn't on the initial squad list. Running into a brick wall, Magni. And tireless, the right back for Italy. First touch from Andreasen let him down. And you can't say that too much during this match. He's been excellent. But of course, he may well tire. The Norwegians, of course, season is in the summer, so they've played some games already. Should be pretty fit. Pafundi. Oh yeah, too many options. Certainly looking for Zeroli. It's been a physical match. It's not been a dirty match by any stretch of the imagination.
Boys, come on up. Not the legs. You away from me up, boys. Come on. Yes, Travis. Come on.
Only one in the centre. Oh, hang on a second. That was a great run, and there's space here for Andreasen's first touch let him down. Norway just having a good minute or two here. Can they turn this pressure into an equaliser? Ruston. Decent ball. Pernes. And it will do for Italy at the moment. No change from the referee, despite the Italian protestations. Just showed a bit too much, Andreasen. Helen trying to find a way through. It's nicely held up by Braut. Yeah, the return ball from Andreasen wasn't the greatest. Chiarodia. Strong in defence, he's going to have to be. He's a man mountain approach, isn't he? Another change to be made.
Number 15, Jonas Harder, replacing number 5, Luca Tommy.
Captain will give the armband to Mane and will depart.
Manini, replacing number 8, Luca Di Maggio.
And DiMaggio is being rested for another day. One of the standout players, I think it's fair to say. Manini about to come on. So harder on for Lipani. He'll slip into the centre of midfield there. Three changes made by Italy now. We'll have to do some defending here. Andreasen, lovely little turn. Magni took one for the team, really. There's a confirmation of the other change. Manini, the man from Roma. Good season for him. 34 matches for the under-19s and 3 goals. But Italy defending here. Andreasen. Well, will it be an in-swinger or an out-swinger? That'll be nothing at the moment because the referee is going to have a little word with Bartasaghi. Time starting to tick away for the Norwegians, so they have a golden opportunity here. But the man, not the ball. It'll be a free kick. Ngele, the substitute, the man who you could hear in some discomfort. So I was just trying to flick it in at the near post. It's not being a comfortable passage for the Italians. Norway haven't had many chances on goal. You cannot discount them. They have really pushed hard in midfield, in particular.
Spectators who are attending this match this afternoon.
Go, Saunders, go!
That's a less than perfect first touch. Granas. 17-year-old playing with Molde, moved from Mjøndalen this year. He's played 3 games so far. What a prospect at just 17 years of age. What an hour to go. Italy looking for the goal that will make it a little bit more comfortable. Oh, and Borchon had to be aware to the danger. Was positioned well. Pafundi. Danger in front of goal during qualification. He'd like to open his account here, and that was a decent effort from Ngele. Norway on the edge of the box, holding firm. Mane, having acquired the captain's armband, looking to be strong at the back. Also a decent ball, a decent run. Pafundi managing somehow to flick it back. And the chance is squandered by Zeroli. He scored a wonderful goal with his head. Had to take a couple of touches to get it under control and put it over the top of the stand. Good call from Mane. And go straight to the Norwegian keeper, Bursheim. Goal here for Norway will make it an interesting last 10 minutes or so, but they've huffed and puffed. 9 attempts, only 1 on target. That wonderful goal from Daniel Brot in the first half. Back to Marin as well, despite being under pressure. So Keller does ever so well under pressure as well. Bit of space in midfield. It's a strong challenge from Haram. Referee lets it go. And that's a great ball from Hernes. Here's Ospo. No one at the far post, over the head of Faraz, who just watched it go over. Italy quite happy to slow the pace down, run the clock down. I think Coach Bernardo Corradi is very keen to point out that perhaps people have a perception of Italian teams as defensive, of grinding out wins. He said, but we want to be on the front foot. Cafundi, there's a little bit of indecision between him and Manini, and Norway come forward. Oh, it's a lovely leave. Here's Ospo. Got a chance to put it across the face of goal, and goodness me, inches wide. That was a lovely ball and a lovely move. And the referee let play go on, but will book Lorenzo Ngali. Only the second of the match. Not the tidiest challenge on Hernes. Björn is about to come on. Hernes, it is coming off. Another one who was late onto the roster. Minutes to go. Well, that change, 3 being made by each team at the moment, will that make any difference to how this plays out? Italy have done what they've needed to do. They've certainly been the more efficient in front of goal. 6 out of their 13 attempts have been on target. Here's Brot. Good challenge in the end from Batasagi. Substitute Manini, not happy with the challenge. This is the chance a minute or two ago. Ospo did ever so well. Sold the dummy to Mane, and then it was not far away, was it? Goodness me, Granas almost the hero.
Edwin, up!
It's good pressing from Italy. Profundi on the heels of Haram. Oh my goodness me, just a moment for Borsheim, but he gets the ball away well. And Norway have done really well to get themselves out of jail here, and they've got shirts kind of pouring forward. Here's Andresen. Clever little ball inside. He'll look to go on the overlap. Now Haram. Teasing ball. And cleverly done by Marin. I guess he could have left it, but decided he wanted to take control of the situation. Little dink over the head of the Norwegian player. Cool as a cucumber. And born in Sao Paulo, Brazilian dual national, just 17 years of age. Only though last season 35 appearances for the under-19s of Roma. Looks like there might be another substitution to be made for the Norwegians. It's good pushing, good hassling from Angali. Fresh legs. The Juventus man really making a difference. And here comes the change. Double change for Italy. Kamada is about to come on. Sia as well. And it is Profundi who's going to come off for Sia. The man from Milan.
Number 7, Diego Sam.
10 goals in 34 under-19 appearances. He's going to have to just... something on his wrist, I think.
And number 11,
And it's Gemma Kligella who's going to come off for number 11, Francesco Kamada. Slightly more effective, I think, in the first half, if truth be told. So 5 changes made for Italy now. And there's going to be another change for Norway as well. I feel they've done enough. I think it's Rushton who's coming off.
Substitution for Norway. Number 14, Alexander Larsen. Number 13,
Yeah, it is Rushton who's come off. Norway having to defend here. No one at the far post. And the keeper is happy to pick that up. Not a back pass, it was a slice, wasn't it? You can see what he was trying to do there. There's confirmation of Kelson coming on. Man from Vålerenga in the second tier, had a handful of games for them so far this year. No goals as of yet. He's a defender, 18 years of age. Sia looking to use his fresh legs to good effect. It was really nicely defended in the end from Andreasen. Last few minutes. There will be time for the substitutions. Oh my word, that was a very dodgy pass. I think it was Andreasen in the end. A little over-enthusiastic from Kamada, whose first touch is to get a yellow card. Bit of a hospital pass though from the side for Norway. They're going to push everyone forward here. They're just coming in from the side. 7 Norwegian players on the edge of the box, but you've got to put the ball into the back, into the danger area better than that. And here come Italy. It's 3v3 at the moment with Sia. He wants the return ball. You can hear his frustrations that he didn't get it. Look at Bartasaghi with the cross. Osborne, Helland. It's a couple of minutes plus time to be added on here in Belfast. Excellent strength. Granas driving in to the area. Harder will protest his innocence. Referee right on the spot. That's the 3rd Italian yellow card. It's a lovely bit of skill, wasn't it, from Granas? And this is real danger. Once again, Andresen is over the board, joined by Ospro. It looks like it's going to be Ospro, once the conversation with the wall is finished, to take this free kick. Will he go for goal? Will he look to just float it up there? Neither in the end. Disappointing set piece. Italy looking to do something on the break. Past Kamada. Couldn't quite get his head there. Norway will go again. Nelson with the ball in, and there was white shirts all over the place in the 18-yard box, but they couldn't get the touch they needed. Lofton spewing actually with the ball in. Referee just wanting a hurry up here. Not in with a yellow for time wasting. I think it is fair to say about Italian teams, they know how to protect a lead. Having been behind, 4 minutes of time for Norway to do something about this and perhaps grab a point. Do some defending first. Really nicely done by Shelson. Up and under and a half. Keeper's going to come. Oh, and he spilt it. And is that going to be a foul? No, says the referee. Looking for a penalty. Italy might not need it. Sear with the shot. Keeper somehow puts it behind, and there is all sorts of protests from both teams. Long ball. Wasn't a particularly pretty one, but it did the job. Difficult one in the swirling wind. Keeper came, got nothing of it. Was that a penalty there? No, says the referee. At the end of it all, there is a corner, and I wonder whether they'll just look to keep it by the corner flag. Well, we need to be up the other end. At the moment, they're not. Good pressing, though, will bring the stray pass and give them a chance. So time to pull something from this game. Andresen. There's too much space on the edge of the box for the Italians to be comfortable. And it got a last touch off of Bartasaghi. chasing down by Lufthansa Björn. Well, Haaland is tall, he's up there. The keeper's come as well, Borsheim. Well, he's dwarfed, isn't he, by his centre-half, Holton. But you never know. Also lurking, Hospro as well. You're going to have to be careful here, because the keeper, not yet back in his half. He is now. We're just unable to make anything of these promising situations. Corners, free kicks, just the one attempt on target, and that was their goal in the first half. Excellent from Magni. He's still going. Oh, it's wonderful stuff. Confidence and skill in equal measure, and Magni will go down. Did the job, drew the foul. And there's a good recovery from Haram in the end. Just got the foot in. Ball forward from Mane. Nicely done by Kamada. And Gele. Happy just to keep it in the corner flag. Less than a minute to go before they can claim the 3 points in Group A and get their campaign underway. Remember, 1900 hours, 7 o'clock. Northern Ireland get their campaign underway. Still a chance, perhaps. Excellent from Mane. And that will be the last touch of the game. And they've come from behind to take the 3 points, and just look at the celebrations. I think they know this might well have been their toughest test of Group A. Daniel Brodt put Norway ahead with their only attempt on target after 35 minutes. But Luca Di Maggio just before half-time, and Kevin Ziroli just after half-time. They did enough. They've been given a good old workout by Norway, but in the end, the Norwegians fell just short here at the Seaview Stadium. An excellent opener in this Under-19 European Championship for sure. Full time, 3 points to Italy. Italy 2, Norway 1.